Hey guys, welcome back to Building Ghana's Future, a place where we build homes for Africa and her children. Alright, so this is something completely different from what I usually talk about. But since, a good majority of my subscribers are people in the diaspora and are looking to relocate to Africa, alright? Obviously, I'm here in Ghana and my experience and my talking points will be based on what I experienced in Ghana. All right. So this is a quick message, quick advice for you all that are planning on making a move, and those of you that may already be here in Ghana and trying to make it work. All right. Because the last thing we all want is for things to not work out for us here and in the motherland, and for us to race back to the diaspora to go and hustle over there and live life that we do not want to live over there again. All right, so this advice is how you can live comfortably in Ghana or in Africa and be able to continue living that way for many years ahead. All right. Okay, so in my experience, I've noticed that a lot of those people, our brothers and sisters that have moved here and have to move back to the States or Europe or wherever it is that they came from, most of the time is because they're not able to live within their means. All right, they try to live like they've lived in the West. All right, Ghana is cheaper. All right, when it comes to food, electricity, water, all these things, much cheaper, at least 50% cheaper than it would be in the West. All right, and so how come these guys are not able to live here and have to move back? All right, so I see that it all comes down to trying to live a lifestyle that is either similar to what you lived in the States, or better than what you used to live in the States. Now, what do I mean by that? All right, so oftentimes when we move to Africa, some people, I can't say everyone, but some people want to elevate their living standard. All right, so maybe they were middle income in the United States, but when they come to Africa, they see the opportunity to be part of the top income earners in Africa. All right, so maybe you were driving a Lexus in the States. All right, now you come to Africa and you want to drive a vehicle that is much more expensive than that. All right, because maybe you might be able to find it cheaper over here. But what we oftentimes feel is that maintenance, all right, upkeeping that lifestyle, you might be able to buy it initially, but when to upkeep and continue living that lifestyle, it's very difficult. All right, so you have to be able to recognize what you're getting yourself into, how you can maintain that lifestyle, and know that if it's going to help you or if it's going to bring you down, because you could start high, but it could be a decline from there onwards. All right, and so if you were driving a Honda over there, you could be driving a Honda over here. And here, even driving a Honda, you're still seeing us up there, because there are lots and lots of people that don't even have vehicles. All right, most people are walking a lot, taking public transportation. And so try not to live your life to impress other people. Okay, focus on yourself. All right, focus on yourself. Make sure that what you're doing makes you happy and not make other people happy, because that's the lifestyle of the West. All right, everybody's buying things above their means and doing things that not necessarily makes them happy, but they think it will make other people like them more. No, focus on yourself. All right. When I'm here, I eat local. All right. When I'm buying food, I minimize, going out to restaurants and those kind of, trying to buy food that we used to eat in the West and all of that. All right. Now you're local here. You've moved here. This is not a vacation. All right. This is not a vacation. And so act like a local, eat like a local. All right. Live like a local. And more than likely, you would be able to stay here for as long as you want to. All right. So you have to keep that in mind when it comes to food, when it comes to the type of vehicle you drive, where you live, all of these things. Try to live like a local. All right. And that's if you're not making a whole bunch of money from the West, while you're living here. Now, if you're making money from the West while you're living here, then by all means, you can go spending based on how much you earn. All right. But if you're not making money from the West and you've moved over here to Africa to live, and just based on whatever you've earned, your retirement money or whatever your savings has been, then you want to make sure that you change your lifestyle around. All right. Nobody cares, if you're driving a Land Cruiser, or if you're driving a simple sedan Honda or Toyota. All right. So long as it works for you, based on the roads that you're driving around, choose the vehicle that fits you, that fits the budget that you want to live in. All right. And I think more than likely you should be able to sustain yourself and to live comfortably and actually enjoy yourself over here. Do not stress yourself trying to paint a certain image for the people that you've left in the West, for them to see you in a certain way that is not your actual reality. Okay. Because at the end of the day, when money runs out and you have to run back over there, it was all in vain. Everything you did would be in vain. All right. So just be smart about it and move with wisdom. All right. And how you purchase, how you use your financial means, and how you present yourself. All right. Because how you present yourself is how people will perceive you and will accept you. When they accept you for the new way that you want to live your life, no other reason to impress anybody else. All right. So just keep that in mind. It's just a quick pointer I wanted to give to my followers from the diaspora that are looking to move back to Africa. It's possible. It's very, very possible to make the jump over here and to live, a good lifestyle over here without compromising a lot. Okay. All right. So thank you all for joining me today, and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.